Today then sees the draw for the group stage of the Champions League. I've not been in to look at it yet. I'm going to be as surprised as you are. I'm hoping that we are third seeds this time for our exploits in the Europa League last season. Of course, last season we were fourth seeds. Hopefully we're third seeds. Join me after the intro. Let's find out. Hi guys, what is going on? Gamer James here. Thank you again for clicking play. This is episode 47. We're approaching that half century now. So today, Champions League group stage. We've got a couple of matches to catch up on. And then we are playing Monaco in Ligue 1. So, as I say, I've not been into this as yet. I've not seen anything. So, again, I'm hoping we're a third seed. Let's just have a little look at the teams that are in it. So the top seeds are Arsenal, Tottenham, PSG, Benfica, Bayern, Atletico Madrid, Inter and Zenit. Wow, the second seeds, both Barcelona and Real Madrid are second seeds, along with Sporting Club de Portugal, Roma, Man United, Juventus, Napoli and Chelsea. Wow, there's some big teams in the fourth seed there. We are a third seed. Happy days. Look at that. So we've got Lyon, Porto, Shakhtar, Feyenoord, Dortmund, Copenhagen, Olympiacos and our good selves in the third pot. And then it is Genk, Basel, Red Bull Salzburg, Victoria Plzen, Legia Warsaw, Real Betis, Steaua Bucharest and Debrecen. We're going to get a really tough group no matter who you end up with there, because those second seeds, I would argue they're even stronger than the top seeds. Let's get right into this then. We're going to do the automatic draw. I like doing it like this. So first up, we've got Atletico Madrid going into Group A, Paris Saint-Germain in B, Benfica in C, Arsenal in D, Inter in E, Bayern in F, Tottenham in G, which leaves Zenit in H. At the moment there, Zenit would be the one that I'd want, I think. Real Madrid with Paris Saint-Germain, Man United with Atletico Madrid, Napoli and Benfica, Juve into Arsenal's group, Sporting in with Inter, Bayern and Roma, Tottenham and Barcelona, and Zenit with Chelsea. So I'm just going to stop it there for a minute. Let's just have a quick look, because it goes through quite quick, doesn't it? It's our pot next. Definitely I can't be in Group B, of course. They're the only French team out at the moment, so I can't be in Group B, which I'm not upset about. The one Group C doesn't look too bad, does it? Benfica and Napoli, and Group H with Zenit and Chelsea. Maybe even Group E with Inter and Sporting. I could fancy us getting out of those groups. Don't really want any of the others. Let's see which one we end up in. Here we go. So it's Copenhagen in Group A, Shakhtar in B, Dortmund in C, Olympiacos into D, and we are in with Inter and Sporting, so we have got one of the groups that I wasn't too bothered about. When I say not too bothered, one of the easier groups. So Genk going to A, Steaua into B, Red Bull Salzburg into C, Legia into D. Who have we got? We've got Debrecen, so we have got a very, very winnable fourth seed in there. And these are the groups in full. So we're into Group E. I actually think we could finish second in that. I really think we could get above Sporting and Inter. Don't forget, we beat Sporting in the Europa League final last season. So renewing rivalries with them immediately. I think we can get second in that group. Looking at it now, without looking at our opponents, without looking at Inter squad, without looking at what transfer business anyone has done, I think we can get second out of that. What other really nasty groups do we look like we've got? Well, Group F with Bayern, Roma and Porto. Porto will fancy their chances of getting out of that. Dortmund went in with Napoli and Benfica. Dortmund, I think, will fancy winning that group, to be honest. The others, you would have to say that the top two seeds look like they'll be the teams to win it. But enough of the Champions League draw, because that's not the focus now. Let's get back to league matters. So after that European Super Cup defeat, we were at home to Metz. It was a good one to get back to. Comfortable 3-0 win. We absolutely demolished them. We had to work and just keep pushing and pushing. Moussa Dembele finally gave us the lead, getting onto a cross at the near post 3 minutes from half time to put us 1-0 up, settle those nerves. Thomas Andrade then scored, I think it was his first goal of the season, 11 minutes into the second half. Faitou Moassa scored a beautiful goal, his first for the club, 15 minutes from time. It was a lovely drilled effort across the box, across the keeper. Really good finish to cap off a fabulous performance against, granted, a newly promoted team, but as I say, a really good one to get back to after the disappointment of the Tottenham match. Then came a trip to another newly promoted team in Paris FC, and we drew 1-1, which obviously on paper is not a good result, but in the end I was quite pleased with the point, I think. Moussa Dembele did give us the lead just past a quarter hour. Eric Bailly had an absolute shocker in this game though, gave away a penalty for handball, totally unmarked, totally under no pressure whatsoever, handballed it. Tristan Muamba stepped up on 20 minutes to put the penalty away. Rajkovic did get hands to it, but not enough. Eric Bailly was booked 2 minutes from half time, and then 2 minutes before the hour he was booked again. So for 32 minutes we played with 10 men. We went really narrow. We played a 4-2-2-1, just trying to go really narrow, go through the middle of them. We did create a lot of chances. You can see we still had 18 shots. They had 15. Possession, obviously, because we were a man down, we just lost the battle for the ball a little bit. But as I say, on paper, not a great result, but given the events of the match, a very satisfactory point away from home. And next up was a trip to Stade de Reims. Now, we've got such a good record against Stade de Reims. We always seem to beat them. We won there 5-1 last season. Didn't quite hit those heights this time. We did win 3-1. Jan Mabella gave Stade de Reims the lead with a towering header from a corner. He gave us problems all game, in fairness. He did look really, really good. If you watch the season review episode, you will have seen that Memphis Depay got the goal of the season. Probably is going to get it again this season for his goal here, because he just hit it from, it must have been 40 yards. It was absolutely ludicrous finish. Really was. Santi Asasibar finally broke the deadlock, got us in front 16 minutes from time with a beautiful finish from just inside the box. And then Moussa Dembele with a really acute angle, a header, 9 minutes from time, made it 3-1. You can see we deserved it. We had double the shots, bit more of the ball, and we really, really did deserve the win. Again though, like the Metz game, like the Paris game, we had to really, really work hard. So you can see what that does to the league table. It does put us top. I did say I wanted at least 7 points out of those 3 games, so we did hit that. If we hadn't have had a man sent off against Paris FC, I do think we would have gone on and taken 3 from that as well. But 7 points from those 3 games is satisfactory, definitely. It's kept us top of the league. The big thing is Paris Saint-Germain again have really got off to a slow start this season. They won their last match, but they lost one and drew one. They lost to Lyon again. That's at least 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row that I can remember against Lyon that they have now lost. Hoping that it carries on a little bit, that form. Okay, right, this is a bit puzzling. I've only just noticed this. We're not playing Monaco in this video. The match has been rescheduled from Sunday the 29th of August to Wednesday the 12th of January. That is how far forward now that match has been moved. It also means we end up playing them twice in less than a week. We'll end up playing them twice in 3 matches in January now as well. It's because Monaco have got players called up to international games, but so have we. I don't really understand, but it now means that I've got to get through 15 days of game time before we get to the Paris Saint-Germain game. So bear with me, and I'll see you soon. Right, without further ado, let's get to it then. Big game in Paris. strongest possible lineup. We haven't really got any major injury concerns. So we've got Predrag Rajkovic in goal, Faitu Moassa at left back, Malang Sarr, Eric Bailly in the centre of defence, and Kyle Walker at right back. It's Vincent Marchetti and Tiemue Bakayoko in midfield, and then it's Depay, Bruno Fernandes, Francisco Javier, and God up front. 5 in 5 for the ex-PSG striker. Can he continue it on today? So of course, PSG are slight favourites. The press guy actually reckons it's going to be a draw, but the odds just have them. I think they were 5-4, we were 7-4. Speaking of Moussa Dembele, as I was, it's actually his 125th league appearance today. He passed 100 league goals a couple of games ago. So the guy's strike rate is ridiculously good. You can see this though. This is a really strong lineup. I should have shown you their transfer business. This guy, Jonathan Solanes, is one of the guys they brought in. He's a new gen, but he is something else. He really is. He's going to be really tough to stop. Look at that. He got a fabled 10 in the previous match. So we've really got to be on our guard against this guy. It's going to be big challenge keeping him out. That is for sure. What we are going to do is we're definitely going to close him down all the time, and we are going to go in hard on the boy. We have got to stop him, otherwise he is going to rip us apart. So what we're going to do, we're passionately, I want to G them up. I don't want to go in assertively. I don't want to stress them out. I don't want to get them with negative thoughts in the head. So I'm passionately going to go and tell them that we need to get revenge for what happened last time. Of course, it was the Coupe de France final. Didn't really turn up, lost 3-2. Probably should have been a much bigger defeat than that. Going to keep it control fluid, which surprises me. So it must be surprising to you, but we're going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. And probably change it 10 minutes in. But hey, let's give it a go and see what happens. We get the game underway. I'm not too nervous. I probably should be, because it is PSG away at the end of the day, no matter how bad a start to the season they've had. But Memphis going straight at them. First highlight out of the way then. A couple of their players looking really unfit. De Bruyne is 77% he starts the game with. Anthony Martial and Solanes as well are not looking great. And a couple of their defenders as well. So hopefully fitness might play a part here and we can do something. But here is Verratti, Ribeiro, De Bruyne, Embolo, another summer signing, massive money signing, Brill Embolo. Not sure if he's any good on this game. I know on 16 he was class. Not really sure, because of course in real life, before FM17 came out, he got a really nasty injury that he struggled to come back from in real life. So I think that made his stats take a little hit. But here's Solanes and he's gone down. Oh, that could have been a penalty. Good clearance away, but we cannot get it away. De Bruyne helps it on. Martial's shot. It's going to be a corner. Just couldn't get out of our penalty area there, could we? We couldn't clear the danger. Here's De Bruyne. Malang Sarr heads away. It's a good header, but Martial's going to pick it up. Verratti's shot, and it's going to be another corner. Eric Bailly gets in the way of the shot. They are really coming at us. De Bruyne to take. Malang Sarr heads it away, but it's Martial again. Oh, lovely pass to De Bruyne. There's Embolo, there's Martial. Shots blocked all over the place. And we just cannot cross the halfway line here. Serge Aurier will take that throw. Here's Embolo, Verratti, De Bruyne. Cleared away. Oh, and Dembele got there. Look, you've got a man over on the right. That's it. Great pass. Bakayoko. Francisco Javier. Pulls it across. Bakayoko. That's a big chance. Oh, he just needed a bit of composure from him. He just needed to slot it in. He put his boot right through it and allowed the save. He had no composure there whatsoever on that shot. Free kick for Rajkovic. He lumps it down looking for Dembele. Here's Marchetti and Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne beaten to it there, and here's Fernandes again. Verratti though. Oh, Marchetti in on Verratti. Plays it through looking for Dembele. It was an awful pass though from Marchetti. You're better than that, son. Here's Moassa. Memphis. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Go on, get it out your feet, son. Get the shot away. He tries to curl one and it's wide. So we have passionately encouraged them. That's just gone through now. Because it's been a decent start. As Memphis, into the wall with the free kick. I mean, the possession's even, but we're creating chances now. We've had the only shots on target. We are doing reasonably well. So passionate encouragement, just try and get them maybe to try and sneak a goal before half time as Memphis floats in a free kick. Bruno Fernandes will pick it up. Eric Bailly, Marchetti, Memphis, he's going to hit one. That was awful, wasn't it? Geronimo Rulli takes the kick, plays for my beloved Estudiantes, or used to, didn't he? Loved my Estudiantes save on FM16. It is one that I'm going to revisit at some point. Oh, we've given it away, and then Bolo, don't concede like this. Rabiot, big deflection, corner. Yeah, so on this channel there are some videos from FM16 from my Estudiantes save. Don't watch them, they're absolutely awful. But at some point I am going to go back to Argentina and back to Estudiantes. But I might leave it till FM19 possibly. I've got ideas already for 18, so yeah, we'll see. Rulli with the goal kick, Embolo with a free header knocks it back to Aurier, and we're caught out there with the fact that we're playing a wing back and Solanas has scored. That was not good. That was because I have my fullback set to wing backs. He was caught up on the halfway line. Look, the fullback's nowhere. Eric Bailly or Malang Sarr had to come across, totally unmarked in the middle. So it is half time. We are 1-0 down. I've addressed that tactical error. I should have started the match with fullbacks instead of wing backs. Schoolboy error, really was. But Muasa and Walker are now playing as fullbacks. We've assertively this time said we owe PSG after the last match. Go out there and get revenge. We took 4 points off PSG last season, including a 2-0 win in Paris. So I am really hoping that we can rescue a point at the very least from this game. We've done okay in that first half. We did create some decent chances. They probably just fell to the wrong people. So let's hope we can do something else in this second half. But here we are on the defensive with Embolo, Solanas, Walker with a good clearance. Embolo gets the shot away and it's off target. Here's De Bruyne, Eric Bailly clears. Memphis, bit of an aimless pass, but Dembele's got it and he's tackled by... Why is Solanas back there? Where's he playing now? Here's Rabiot and Marquinhos. Solanas this is Solanas here. Why is he all the way back there? But here's Francisco Javier, he can't get it out of his feet. Malang Sarr, Marchetti forward, Dembele, Francisco Javier. Right, so I'm just showing you the tactical overview. We've made a couple of substitutions. Thiago is coming on for Marchetti and Bruno Fernandes is coming off and Giovanni Lo Celso is coming on. Signed on a free from PSG this summer, so hoping he goes back now. It's early, I know, to be doing a double sub, but we just need to get a grip on the game, and I think Thiago is better. I've also moved Javier and Depay around. They're now playing as wingers with attack mentality, so hopefully they'll get to the byline, pull the ball across for Dembele. And Thiago, still playing as a deep line playmaker, but with a defend. So hopefully it'll just tighten us up a little bit in the middle as well. Thiago with the free kick, it's cleared away, and Embolo, he could very well be clear through here. He is quick. Look at him go. He is lightning, and he's pulled a brilliant ball back. But that's hit Lo Celso on the back of the bonds. What was that? Here's Memphis with the free kick to Thiago. Memphis makes the run. Thiago's played him in. Memphis pulls it across. Oh, that was a poor pass. That really was a poor pass. He just it hit Marquinhos. And Embolo with a brilliant volley, and Rajkovic tips it over. End-to-end stuff all of a sudden at the Parc des Princes. De Bruyne, who is on about 50% fitness, as Eric Bailly has given away a penalty. Well, all I saw there was Rajkovic go flying, but apparently it's Eric Bailly who has given away a penalty, and it's Mayoral to take, and it's 2-0, and that could well have put the game to bed. 26 minutes to go. Borja Mayoral, hard and low, bottom corner. Kyle Walker. Oh, come on, we're not getting the passes together at all. They are just not. They're not connecting. Here's Embolo. Muasa gets the foot in, and Lo Celso to Javier. What was that? You see, look at what sort of pass was that? It's come to Bakayoko, and again, it's just aimless. What are you doing, boys? There are 11 men with white shirts. Why can you not find any of them? Here's Embolo, across to Rabiot. The shot comes in and it clears the bar. What is going on? Corner for Thiago. In it goes. Deep. Malang Sarr's there. And, yep, that did hit the woodwork for the second time. Of course it is. That's something they need to get rid of. The post and the crossbar just get hit multiple times every game. What a pass that was by Lo Celso to Dembele. Gets the shot away. I thought that was in. That didn't miss by much. What a hit. Look at Kevin De Bruyne. 48% and going down quickly on his fitness. He is absolutely beaten. They're basically playing with 10.5 men now. Here's Kyle Walker. Memphis. Infield to Lo Celso. Great pass. Kyle Walker. Dembele. Post. Again. Really? We've hit the woodwork 3 times now. As Thiago takes a corner. And it's cleared. Well, so we went attacking. And of course the last 5 minutes of the match have just flown by to the exit highlight. So that worked well, didn't it? Oh. And it's gone from a defeat to a humiliation. That cannot go down as an Everton goal. That took the biggest deflection in the world, ref. What is going on? Look at this. Biggest deflection in the world. That wasn't the exit highlight as it goes. 3-0. That is an embarrassment. And we are on a wretched run of form now on live comms. I'm going to have to pick like a whipping boy game for the next video because we are just getting... So that's the Coupe de France final, the European Super Cup, and now this match. Ah, that's 3 defeats in a row on camera. I am not happy. The 3-0 is... I thought we played all right for a large part of that game, but I'm just calmly just going to tell them I'm far from pleased because we've lost 3-0. To a direct rival, of course, as well. So another defeat then on camera. There's 3 in a row. We've really got to turn this around, this live com form. A few games to come then. I am going to do probably a Champions League match, but in real time, I'm recording this on a Monday, and I'm probably not going to get a chance to record again now for a few days. So but I might get a chance to play. So I know I think I said I was going to do the sporting game, but I'm possibly, even if I get a chance, I'm possibly even going to go down to the Inter home game and do it from there. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how much chance I'll get to play between now and recording the next video. I kind of want to motor through the seasons a little bit now as well. Maybe do less videos per season because it takes an awful long time to get through a season when you're recording. But we're now in season 5. We're in 2021, 2022. And of course we're in July. So FM18 is coming out soon. So I kind of want to get through a few seasons, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yes, again, sorry guys. Awful performance today. Awful defeat. Really not happy with that. It's put me in a bad mood. But if you did like it, leave a like. To be fair, I wouldn't blame if you're leaving a dislike right now because I would. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully in the next video, whoever it is that we end up playing will win. But have a great day. Have a great few days till the next video. I will talk to you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.